So what we got with Bitcoin is a record amount of debt against actual Bitcoin holdings. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, if you've got a house, let's say you have a house and you bought it at 200K, and then today, for what, and then now it's worth 800K and it's paid off, and you're like, geez, I want to get a loan against it. So you get a loan of 500K against it. Okay, so that's basically getting a loan against your house. You can do the same thing with Bitcoin. And so what happened up here when it was at 120,000, and people are like, "Gosh, I don't want to sell this," and then invoke taxes, and I think this is going to go to 500,000 and all the things. They started taking out a lot of loans against it. So say someone has $1 million worth of Bitcoin, they could get $600,000 in loans, no problem, when it's at 120, with the idea that, hey, if this falls to 80,000, if you don't start paying it back, we are going to liquidate your holdings to start reducing the amount of your debt. Okay, so that's what's going on here. And there's a lot of loans that were taken out up here with the idea that it's like, man, this thing's going to 200,000, 300,000. I don't want to sell it, but I could use some cash. And now the markets smell blood in the water. And what I think is going to happen here, and of course, the market's going to do whatever it wants. And by the way, I'm bullish Bitcoin long term. This is just how the markets work. On top of everybody that's over leveraged in Bitcoin, now you've got people that are getting loans against their Bitcoin, and they're not leveraged in terms of like using leverage to own a bunch of Bitcoin. They're just borrowing against their Bitcoin. This is something that could actually get exacerbated pretty fast. So one scenario here is we actually kind of come down to 80K, we get a dead cat bounce. But again, the market smell blood in the street. If 80K is kind of the trigger for all these loans, we're going to go below that and we're going to force liquidation, and that could actually get us a flush. And then you buy the crap out of that flush.